If you're a data collector contributing to a dataset on the Water Rangers platform, our automated QA is going to work quietly in the background with no additional action required from you. Though there's a few new features that I want to demonstrate. I'm going to start by uploading a new observation. We'll record the date and time automatically, the weather. It's been really snowy here lately. We actually had a snowstorm the other day, so I'm going to record that. It's still ongoing. I didn't record any of the qualitative information for this observation, so I'm going to skip over that. And we'll go down here and enter my air temperature now, which was -10. My conductivity was actually a bit high, so we'll record that here as 1650. I didn't test dissolved oxygen that day. I did test for chlorine. Enter that. My pH result. Alkalinity and my hardness. And I also tested for chloride that day. Great, so I'm going to scroll down. I'll enter the observation. Oh, look, so there's the error. So I'll scroll down and see what the issue actually was. Scrolling all the way down, we can see that I recorded the temperature. Oh, and the problem is that I recorded it in the wrong field. So for our water temperature, you really can't go below -5 and it still be water. After that point, it really becomes ice. So I had recorded that in the wrong location. My air temperature was -10 and water temperature was actually -1. Conductivity was 1650. Oh, and I forgot a decimal for my pH there. That's causing an issue. So it was actually 7.5, not 75, which is impossible as we know. Scrolling down, I had another issue flagged here with my chloride. So for chloride, what I forgot here was to convert the value. Well, my strip, my test strip rather, did read 3.2. I forgot to convert this result into the milligrams per liter. So let's change that. It was actually around 290 with the conversion. So that's great. So I've made those changes. Let's scroll back down and I'll hit that, try and re-add the observation. And you can see that we now have this new feature called QA notes. And it's flagged a few issues for us here. So we can see the water temperature result of -1 was flagged. The conductivity result was also flagged, being on the high end. Oh, and I also have an issue here. Issue detected. Oxygen result of 0 is below the extreme range of 1 milligrams per liter. So in this case, I actually incorrectly used a placeholder for oxygen. So as a reminder, 0 is a result, so we want to make certain that we don't record any numbers unless they are truly the result we've tested. And you can see up top here how that looks. When there's an issue detected, it's flagged up here. So I'm going to go ahead and edit the observation, and I'm going to scroll back down to oxygen, and I'm going to remove that result. Deleting that. And I will edit the observation again to save that change. And you can see the oxygen notification is gone now. It is still flagging those other measures of conductivity being higher than normal and our water temperature, but these are true results. If I scroll back up, you'll see that the status is now needs review instead. And so these observations, when it says needs review, it doesn't necessarily mean there is an issue. It instead flags that the result is quite different from those normal conditions at the site and that it could need review. So at this point, there's nothing that I can do as a data collector aside from emailing my dataset administrator to let them know that the result is true. I could consider editing the observation again to add notes identifying that the conductivity was high compared to other readings. And then the dataset administrators have the ability to review all of these observations and can clear flags for true observations.